Good evening, everybody. This is Diesel Pilot, your host for tonight's Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer Weekly Race, featuring a special event of all special events. Let me tell you about what we got going on, but give me just a moment to let the racers go, and we will be off very shortly. Okay, I have released them. They will be going in about a minute now. So, Krista Joy has not been able to join me just yet. Let's see. Yeah. So I do expect to see her back shortly. But in the meantime, let me tell you about what we got going on. So, our very own Heels Great Man, who is in the top right corner, the blue corner for tonight, has been putting together sort of a Helen Hunt tribute, maybe a Bill Pullman tribute. For those of you children of the 80s and 90s who remember the movie Twister, and of course those of you who remember the vanilla quicksand stage in this great game, we've got twisters all over the place. That's right. We have tornadoes going around. We got cows. So I'm going to have to call you back. We got cows. Yes, that's right. Chat. So, what we got going on here is there's going to be tornadoes randomly dropped off in pretty much anywhere you can imagine a tornado being dropped off. We've also got our runners who are starting out. I'm going to get these guys synced up here in just a moment so that we can have them running at about a similar type of pace. But let me have a moment to do that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so we are in, as you can see, World 3. Got the madness going on. Now, we are going to be able to benefit from the fact that Heels Great Man is more than just a madman with a level editor who likes to put tornadoes all over the place. Heels Great Man was also so kind as to give me the list of all the levels that have his tornadoes stored wherever he decided to put them. So I'll be able to help you guys identify them as we go through. And I'm not going to leave you guys out if I can avoid it. I think we may have already seen one or two. I know we've got something going on. Let's see. So we've got 7-1, I believe, sitting over there. Just got cleared, of course. Taking the easy way. Demon Battler. Whatever. Alright, what's Heels just found? Heels has found the Sky Highway. I don't think he was able to load them into any of the betas. We have 7-1, which... Oh, there we go! Pleco found it in 7-1. Of course, we also got reverse levels. Seven-1 is one of the many levels that can be reversed. 7-1 and 7-6 reversed really aren't all that bad. As you saw, Pleco was able to complete it in just a few seconds. Oh, Sky Beta does have tornadoes. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, thank you for that. So, if anybody is wondering why we decided to go ahead and throw the tornado betas into the mix tonight, well, there is a little bit of inspiration going on. There is actually a Tropical Storm Mario sitting out in the East Pacific off the west coast of Mexico right now, doing its churning thing. And we were saying, you know what? We can't let weather get the better of the Mario community. If we're going to have weather going on and being all tropical stormy and naming itself after Mario, the National Hurricane Center cannot have the sole wonder of the tornadoes. So that's why we decided let's do tornadoes tonight. And also Rando's going to Rando and do its thing. And so that's why we are where we are. Of course, we got Heels, looks like is in the lead. It's not that he has an unfair advantage. He just has an advantage because he knows where he put the tornadoes. The rest of them are trying to figure this out as they play. However, I will clue you into something else that was kind of fun. Pleco, who is to the left of him and whose audio is playing right now, challenged Heels, great man, to this race. Gimp, you say you need my help. How can I help? Happy to help. Pleco, Chaos, and Demon Battler, of course, all finishing up, as you see, right at about the same time. This World 1 looks like a very cake World 1. And as we see, Heels completes the 3F2 in reverse. You see that it actually, it broke that lock, and World 1's going to be able to be completed with just that fort and then 2 levels in the airship. Woo! Chaos! Daring swim there with the disco waffle. Gets through. Pleco here, the first of the other 3. Coming out, Heels in 2-1. Let's see how he does this. He does it just nicely. Pleco gets rid of her Boom Boom, and so does Chaos and Demon Battler. These 3 are in a very tight race right now. Alright. Let's see, Heels in 5-5. I believe this one also has Tornado. 2-1. Of course, we saw 2-1 did have one. Let's see where it shows up on these other 3 runners. Tornadoes. The tornado physics is kind of weird too. I thought it was in 2-1. It will. It stacks. It goes very high. Malevolent Gimp, the doctor said you're human. Say it isn't so. I mean, my doctor said I'm human too. So, yeah. Even said I have a pulse and everything. Yeah, so, let's see. We did see our 2-1 tornado off at the first little pipe apparatus thing. But we also have Heels leaving World 2, going to World... Yeah, the second World. Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. World 5 airship for Pleco and Chaos. Still very tight here. Let's see, our World 4... Okay, those 2 levels we're not going to see at all. Nobody's going to play those. We're going to take our pipe. Our pipe takes us over... Ooh, this could be pretty quick if that fort builds the bridge. Meantime, let's move the audio around just a little bit. Listen to our other runners. Dr. Flintendo. And yes, even human mustard is human. Although sometimes we wonder. Oh, Demon Battler is going to have to go back and replay the World 5 airship and that fight against Lemmy. Excuse me. Okay. Chaos gets his cloud. Gil's already done it. Of course, he's going to have to go back and play some other levels because he's got to go back and get that other fort. 5F2 was not the answer. 5-8 is going to be Twister free. I believe the decision in this one was based on the fact that it would be incredibly unfair with these large gaps in 5-8. Ah, yes, Chris, I can send you the invite. Give me a moment. There you go. Okay, Heels is now playing 6F3, trying to get out of this World 4. And welcome, Krista.
Hello,
Okay,
hello.
Heels is now playing 6F3, trying to get out of this World 4. I can hear myself in the back. Okay, did you get that?
Oh, no. Yes, voiceception right there. You have got to love it. And as we are going through, looks like a myriad of different things here. We have our favorite stretchy boo fort right there for Pleco and Chaos. We had Demon that was in 5F2 lava everywhere. Oh man.
Yeah, we had 5F2 and 6F3 in this World 4. 6F3 was the answer, but it was also naturally the level, the fort that you're going to find second due to the layout. Yeah. Unless somebody just really wanted to take a gamble.
So, for this flag set, Diesel, what are we looking at?
Oh, so Chaos Finale actually came up with a pretty interesting set of flags, sort of reminiscent to our excuse me, excuse me, our hold on. Okay, sort of reminiscent to the SGL tournament that is almost finished now. So using the 2025 brackets, we're replacing some levels with hands, and the hands will always grab, but there's a couple of extra things. First of all, the World 1 rock was breakable, but that is not a thing. We did have Hammer to Hammer suit, Fast Frog, and we have randomized shortcuts, and we reversed some levels. So some of the levels are randomly reversed. As well, we applied something that is being a very big troll to the seed, which is Heels' 45 tornadoes that are randomly spattered throughout levels.
So I see Atlantis already for Heels.
Yes.
And so this is something that I was actually helping Heels with earlier to play test. So this it did make the cut, huh?
Yeah. So well, I know he got the notice about the about your soft lock.
Yeah.
So yeah. And he did go and do a couple of removals, so we do have fewer total tornadoes, but there are still tornadoes in many places, including several surprises, and even a few of our beta stages.
Wonderful, wonderful. So as all, we have Pleco, Heels, and Chaos right now, enjoying the many wonders of Atlantis. We have a Demon Battler right now, speed running away to Wendy, who was 2 hits from what I saw. She's a bit earthquakey there, a little chonky, but overall, kind of easy to beat, so to say.
Yeah, 2 hits isn't difficult at all, really, as long as you're just careful about it.
Yeah, considering that we are looking at, not a very friendly terrain for Wendy. Yeah. Because with Wendy, ideally you want her on a flat surface. Any of the projectile koopalings like Wendy and Lemmy, You know, you
Yeah.
ideally want them in on a flat screen, and we also have 7-8 there for Pleco and Chaos, and now
Yeah,
Heels.
7-8 showed up, and Chaos found a hammer suit in that secret bonus room that in vanilla does have a hammer suit.
Yeah, so very vanilla there, you know. Um, they you know, currently 7-8 is in the World 5, better known as Skyland.
Yeah. Heels is having a bit of a challenge here in the 7-8. It is a very challenging stage, and it is one of the stages that is notorious in Heels, of course, just Geos.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a nickname for that, but we're gonna stick to the facts, Jack. And because I usually call that Disneyland. You know, it's one of
Oh,
the
yeah.
many happy places in the Mushroom Kingdom. But
Oh,
for the
yeah.
sake of keeping it serious and keeping it 100, we'll just call it by its name. And it looks like we're doing inverted twisty for Pleco and Chaos. So as you mentioned before, you know, with this particular flag set, you could play some of the, you know, levels reversed, and this twisty is one of them.
And Twisty is going to be is kind of a challenge reverse, but let's see, Chaos. Pleco and Chaos both making it, so a big challenge. Well, sort of a challenge.
Well,
Ooh.
one good thing that they, you know, both of them had were the Hammer Brothers suit. You know, it allowed them to take out the thwomps, which would have been more, you know, menacing in the reverse twisty than we would normally see in the regular twisty. So being able to get rid of them a little bit easier, you know, for twisty traversing. And now we have Demon Battler who's doing, you know, battle right now in 7-8. Same thing with Heel. So both of them having a little bit of a rough time there in that 7-8. That Angry Sun is not being friendly at all.
This is showing some challenging. Oh, wow. Sitting on a
Yeah.
fireball there.
Well, see, right now, you know, that which, you know, we called the Tunnel of Love, you know, it is not so love right there because you have
Yeah.
3 fire projectile, you know, piranha plants. So with that being said, you have 3 multi-directional piranhas you know, shooting
Oh, yeah.
at you. So right there, you know, it's gonna be a little bit harder for them to get
And
through
that
that.
sun, too. Yeah, this is an absolutely brutal layout for somebody who's got 0 hit points to give. And then he's got
Yeah.
to go and replay Atlantis, too, because this is the... it doesn't have the save on game over.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
that is not good at all.
No.
Especially if you have these awful stages that you just don't want to play again. So
Yeah.
imagine getting wombo comboed with a, you know, Atlantis to 7-8. That's
Oh, yeah.
actually kind of awful.
So what I'm actually looking at with this is Pleco is finishing up 6F1. I want to see what this does, what 6F1 does when she completes it. Oh, Chaos just clouded it, I think. Oh, no, that was a different one. Oh, 6F1 opened the lock at the end. Okay.
Right, and we have the World 6 airship there for Chaos, who did not get the first class clip, had to go downstairs.
Yeah.
Right, and we do have Larry Koopa, our youngest Koopaling, and looks like he's moving a little bit faster. But with a combination of fire and jumps, maybe about 3 hits total. And we have Demon now getting that hammer suit back in 70.
Heel jumped just a moment too soon and into the fire. Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Yeah, there was
nowhere
no
to go.
Yeah. And we have Pleco now on the World 6 airship, going down the basement route as well, down below in the cargo deck.
Yeah. Oh, he despawned that one piranha plant.
Right, so a little bit of reprieve there for heals. And that star's going to help out significantly.
That'll get him to the pipe. That'll get him the hammer suit, and he's in great shape now. Yeah. He's taking a breather, I believe.
Absolutely. I mean, considering what he has been through, it's absolutely just. I would be taking a huge break myself.
Oh yeah. So we see in Chaos Finale screen, we see 2 forts, one underneath the other.
Yeah, and we're in 7F1.
Yep. Good old Fort Knox.
Yes.
Let's see how see if Disney World generated right next to it.
Oh, am I allowed to call it that? 7F.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'm learning my P's and Q's here. All right. So
7F2.
I don't know if I think Chaos is gonna see if that is what builds the bridge first before playing, the old meta of see a fort, play a fort.
Yeah.
So,
like a nice little jump through a tornado to get through the end.
Yes, I remember going through that myself when I was playtesting.
Yeah.
All right. E2 here for Chaos. I didn't make it to this point because I got soft locked on the Navy. And we have 7F1 here for Pleco. And oh no. That is dastardly. That placement of the tornadoes there. For Chaos, you have to sacrifice some health there. Well, I'd like to see what happens if you approach that as small Mario. But it looks like that was all that's needed. So we will not be seeing the second fort there on Chaos' side. So if it was indeed 7F2, we will just not know this time around. And we're going to get the mast fly over here on everybody's favorite airship, at least mine, which is the World 3 airship, which is home to Vanilla Windy O Koopa. And we get the fire kill on Roy Koopa, who is the World 5 boss there, hanging out there on Windy's ship.
Oh, I am looking at chat. And we got some interesting okay, come on. What we got? A star. Okay. Sorry. I had to check out the plant stage. We do have some interesting we do have some interesting conversations in chat about what people are making for dinner tonight. Chat, go ahead and share your recipes, share your ideas. I do love the idea of the Mexican-style chicken fried rice and the stuffed peppers. But John Lindo, who made the stuffed peppers, did not make enough for everyone. So, oh, nice. All right. Anyhow, sorry, I was checking out things.
No, we appreciate you interacting with chat, my friend. That's usually what I do, but like I said, I am going to behave myself. So,
okay. Check out Pleco, found that 8-2, found the tornado at the end of 8-2.
So we have a super tanks here for chaos, in which we just went through that. And this was a triple quarter 6 here. So we've broken the rock here. And 6.
Pleco's having a challenge here with this tornado at the end of 8-2.
Yeah, and see, this was what I was mentioning earlier, and Pleco is small.
Now there's a few ways that you can go about this. One of the ways is that if you go up to the top, build up P speed, you can take a jump right there. Yes,
the sweet spot.
Yep.
All right, and Muncher run for fun here. In reverse. This is quite interesting here on Chaos's side. So you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. Also 6-7 for Demon Battler, who emerges triumphantly. And we have
he mostly emerged, but he had the oh, nice. He hit the real sweet spot in the tornadoes. There's always just a small area in the tornadoes where if you hit them, it will both launch you up and you get the regular launch from your jump, but then you also get basically another launch like you're going for a moon landing into the stratosphere.
Yeah, and here we have Chaos going through,
7-2.
Yeah, 7-2 shenanigans again, You gotta love when you just hug the wonderful flora of 7-2. And, Demon Battler here going for the Tanuki suit here in 7-1. And, we have heals in 6-7. And, Sumo Bro battle here for a music box.
Demon Battler is getting his 7F1. I think he jumped a little bit too soon. Oh, he managed to just still make it. Okay, he got out of there.
And Chaos here has one of the level 8 hand stages, the quotable hand stages. And let's see what our hand stages are offering us tonight. And it is a P-Wing. So that's going to come in real handy, Diesel, if we do see 7-6.
Gills could have really used one of those P-Wings earlier when he encountered 7-8.
Yeah, and right here, Chaos immediately putting that P-Wing to use here on the Wolf 4 airship.
It out. Switches it out pretty quickly.
On that World 4 airship, which is home to Vanilla Iggy Koopa, we have a battle with Morton Koopa Jr., who is the boss of Vanilla World 2, better known as Desert Land.
Salty Sumo.
Yeah, fun fact about him, Morton Koopa Jr. was based off of talk show host Morton Downey Jr. So, you gotta love it. We're getting locked right out the rip. And first fort is Air Force. So, if you guys would like to get your salutes out for the hardest working military out there in the Mushroom Kingdom, piloted by the second best pilot out there, Captain Boom Boom, because we know that the greatest pilot out there is the one and only greatest free streamer ever, Diesel Pilot. So let's give it up and Demon Battler getting through A2's tornado with ease. Did you see that? And getting fanfare at that.
Yeah. Yeah, he got fanfare, he got his Tanuki suit, he did the little double note block jumps and built up just enough P speed to say, I want a star, I got 3 stars. I want 5 up, buddy.
Absolutely, and you love to see it, giving some fanfare for our chat out here. And we have Pleco going through, as a muncher run for fun and making it look easy. Heels now going through 8-2, taking the downstairs pathway.
Chaos Finale did just demonstrate a pretty cool feature of the reverse levels. If you have a boss bass in our reverse 5-3, boss bass is going to spawn on the bottom. As soon as you make it to the top part of 5-3, you got no bass to give.
Ah,
you might have a bad bass on the bottom, but you ain't got to worry about them. And the heels demonstrating that the tornado physics go very high, just like real tornadoes. I don't know if y'all have studied or who of y'all have studied real tornadoes, but the tornado, the cyclone that a tornado is, goes very high into the sky.
And the level that is the bane of my existence on Chaos Finale side.
You had so much trouble playtesting this one.
Yes, joysticks and 6-5 do not go hand in hand. And, okay, so Chaos making it look real easy right there in 6-5, gets through it like a piece of cake. Pleco now in the Potabo hand stage from World 8 Darkland.
6-5 is also a lot easier when it gives you a shell with the enemies up top. You don't have to carry one up to the top. Chaos is showing that World 2 has a feature at the very end. We had one of our playtesting seats. We had 2 hand stages right at the very end. We've got another 2 hand stages right at the very end. These hand stages will always grab. You can't cloud them. It's not a 50-50, so you can't take a death and go and try to not get grabbed. They will always grab you. That it's 100%. So essentially what they do is they eliminate the ability to cloud even that stage, which even nerfs the usefulness of the cloud in this flag set, which is kind of a cool little innovation that our developer Macobra implemented. I do want to give a shout out to some of our folks in chat. Yeah, just keep on hammering on that refresh.
Yep. Sweetie?
Yep.
It's showing thank you for playing.
Oh yeah, just keep hammering on the refresh. It's back up now for me.
I did.
And okay, so Pleco is back up.
For me, what's going on here?
Oh no.
What is this?
Yeah. It's okay. It is up. Yeah, and Speed Gaming has had some issues with keeping the streams running lately. I don't know what's been going on. Pleco, just use the P-Wing. Yes, just use the P-Wing. That is actually an audio clip from a recent race where one of our commentators in a tournament just admonished the runner, please use the P-Wing.
Okay. I like how it sent me somewhere else. I love it.
What? Did it raid you to another channel?
Yeah, it sent me right to. I mean, grant you, I do love the Ocarina of Time, and I do play it,
That's
but
not what we want to watch. We got Mario 3 to watch.
I know, considering I'm literally commentating that. I mean, have I done comms for Ocarina of Time? Yes. Am I
But
currently doing comms for Ocarina of Time? No. So it's kind of
yeah,
shenaniganry, and we have Pleco equipping what Pleco's trademark is, the Pleco wing. So
let's go, let go.
yeah.
PLECO.
So Pleco using the Pleco wing here. And we're gonna see that Bowser battle in just a moment. No
Demon
clipping.
Battler does have a fire suit, but I don't think it's going to be nearly soon enough.
No, there's no way at this point, because I think it's about a minute and 6 seconds for this battle.
Yeah, somewhere in that vicinity for sure. I think it
Yeah.
changes a little bit depending on the fireball pattern, but yeah, roughly.
Yeah, it's about a minute and 6 seconds roughly for
Yeah.
this particular battle using, the traditional break strats. So, with Demon Battler having 2 stages to go through and Pleco being literally flawless here
Oh yeah,
and keeping a
yeah.
solid pattern. Yeah,
Pleco's
this
playing
is
like
Pleco's
somebody
experience.
who's
Yeah.
yeah. Pleco's playing like somebody who has lost tournament races because of an unfortunate bonk at this part of the game.
Oh, so Human Mustard just said 40 seconds for the actual. Yeah, maybe
Oh,
it's
for the
just me
race.
that needs to get good, because for me it's always a minute. But but if you're good at what you're doing, it's 40 seconds. So for the experienced practitioners of the art here, we got 40 seconds. So Pleco coming out in second place on stream, and we'll smack you with some times after everyone is completed. So coming into Bowser's Castle, roughly, 46 minutes and about 50 seconds. We have Demon Battler, and, armed with the Fire Flower, we'll probably see the Fire Kill. Yeah, Human Mustard. I have sus strats, so we won't talk about why it's always a minute for me. But heals now in World 8, and we have Demon Battler. Yeah, be careful, my friend. But we should be able to get that fire kill on Bowser. But that's a huge jumpy Bowser, but we do get the fire kill on Demon Battler's side. You love to see it.
I think that would be actually a pretty awesome thing to see how long you could drag out the Bowser fight. And
I
could you
could
make it?
drag it out pretty far, man.
You do have, yeah, you do have those unbreakable blocks on both sides. You can make that like a 10-minute fight if you can keep on avoiding the fireballs.
Of course,
Looks like Heels is going to go and finish this up, which, yeah, not bad at all considering that he had that unfortunate section, the 7-8 section earlier that really kind of tilted him briefly.
Yeah,
But
Heels had a really rough time. And the fact that Heels is going out and really putting forth the effort, and yeah, suffers another crushing blow here in 8 fort. So this is it's not my favorite fort, Everyone knows that the number one rated fort, by the way, it's time for a shameless plug time while Heels goes through 8 fort. The number one best rated fort is 7F2, which did not make an appearance. But there is game number 2, so. And being small, this is one of the disadvantages to being small here. And Heel's not even going for the item. I think Heels at this point just wants to end the pain and misery, Diesel.
Possibly. Possibly.
Yes. But having a power-up, see, allows you to tank that first hit from the fire snake. Alright, equipping the P-Wing here. You know how I feel about this level personally, Diesel?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yes, there are clips out there explaining how I feel. But, no, we do get through it. And now for 2-4 shenanigans. And Heels knows where the tornado is after all. He made the tornado placement, does dodge it, and pretty soon Heels will be in Casa Bowser here in Dark World. And Heels missing, falling off the elevator there for a quick second.
Yep.
Yeah, this is where you can see the tilt.
Yeah, this part of Bowser's Castle is part that our runners practice so much just so that they don't end up losing time at this section of a race, and
now this
seeing these little mistakes.
Yeah. And we're going to the bottom pathway, and the reason why we're going to that is for the second power-up, and both of these are stars. So this is actually vanilla, because they really don't have power-ups in Bowser's Castle in the vanilla section. So both of them are stars. It's no power-up. So we're going to go for the traditional Bowser kill here as well. So in just a moment, should be, as Human Mustard said, hopefully 40 seconds here. And then we'll see Bowser, our best dad, kicking the bucket. And
but is it a bucket of chicken?
Well, you know, I feel like some chicken tonight, so yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Everybody, get your GGs out for Heels, who is not feeling so great right now, but has emerged triumphant. And let me smack you with some times here. Finishing first on stream is Chaos Finale with a time of 40 minutes and 12 seconds. Coming in with the silver medal is Pleco with a time of 46 minutes and 26 seconds. You know, coming back, derusting, not a bad time at all. Coming in third, getting the bronze medal, is Demon Battler with 48 minutes and 8 seconds. And our best tornado creator coming in fourth, 53 minutes and 3 seconds, with not very good sentiments about Chaos this seed.
You know, he was doing. He says in the race time chat, and he actually was right. He was actually playing like a boss right up until 7-8 in Atlantis, and it's just, you know, sometimes the seed says, yeah, hey, come right on in. You've got a great show here, and then they just cap you like Joe Pesci in Goodfellas. So, yeah.
Who are you laughing at? Who are you laughing at, Diesel? Who are you laughing at? But we are not laughing about this, and I'm going. Am I rolling the next seed?
Oh, I already rolled it.
Oh,
In fact, they're
wow.
looking at it. They are getting it distributed. I'm going to go take a moment, step away, and but the rest of us, we are going to be right back here in just a few minutes. Crystal?
I'll solo
Yeah.
come while everybody.
No. They're getting ready, but I think we'll give our viewers about a few minutes to get readied up and use their bathroom, refresh your beverage, and we'll be right back,
Oh,
guys.
yes. Stay hydrated, everybody, and get your Michael Jackson popcorn. Sit back and strap in. We'll see you soon.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Alrighty, everyone, and welcome back to our weekly. We have game number 2, in which is going to feature Pleco, Heels, Chaos, and Demon, who have once again stepped up to the plate in order to battle against the seed in which Diesel Pilot has rolled. And which in just a moment Diesel is going to be releasing our runners. We do have one additional runner that is going to be racing off stream, and that is the one and only living frog master himself, Given Mustard. And I'm really excited. It's going to be the same flag set as earlier. And yeah, let's see what you give us, Diesel.
So I rolled the seed one more time. Have no idea, of course, what's going to come out of it. These are all randomized rolls. We could have 7F2 right out the gate. We could have none of it. We could have mass insanity and angry suns and boss passes galore. But we're going to find out in just a few seconds. In fact, looking at this going on, we have our timers are ticking down now. 10 seconds. We'll find out. We will not have open world. That was something that we didn't turn on as even a possibility, but here we go.
Okay, it looks like we're starting off with World 3. You know, this is actually pretty good because we won't be able to start off, and we're starting off with 7-6.
Oh!
And it's in reverse at that. You know, actually 7-6 in reverse is a little bit more difficult when you're smaller, but actually not as bad. It's just that you have to control your fall, so you're going to have them free-falling to their demise quite a bit, Diesel.
Yeah, you have to know where it's going to drop you, which is the challenge. Especially since that very first beginning drops you onto some spikes, and then there's some other spikes going down, but looks like they have... Oh, let's see. Heels has cleared it, and yeah, here we go. Pleco has also cleared it. Chaos is figuring out he's out of the worst of it. He just needs to not fall on any spikes, and then be careful when he gets to the end. They're all nice stomps on the Goomba and out of there.
So starting off everything really spicy, and then giving Heels some Fire Bros. You know, Heels was already a bit, and Fire Bros on the World 6 tile set is absolutely awful. So we may actually see a game over here, you know, potential for our runners. All right, Chaos managed to get through it because we're on literally one life here. Pleco does have 3, but everybody is on diet life right now.
You don't really like to see it, but of course we know that eventually it's going to happen. These are challenging flag sets, really.
Yeah, little surprised about that. And Heels, oh no, getting nipped here. This is not good. This is not good at all. Taking advantage of the star.
Yep, Pleco in 5-6 does not have enough elevation to get herself to the runway and falls into the pit.
No, there's no spawn. There's no spawn there.
Yeah, she despawned one of them. That had to have been a despawn.
That is 100% a despawn. For that, this was something that I had noticed when I was playtesting, because I actually had no parabeetles in 5-6. So with this being in reverse, I think this was in reverse. No. This is regular, but yeah, look at that.
Wow.
They're despawned. This was the issue I had.
Oh, wow. I think it's got to be something with the tornadoes then. Because that parabeetle at the very end isn't supposed to be in that position either.
I had 0 parabeetles.
Yeah, it's got to be something with the ROM, how it stores it. And of course, um, there's a lot of
It's
jankiness
playing
with how
vanilla.
enemies are stored in the SMB3R ROM. And when we do start playing around with things in order to put the tornadoes in different places, it can change the way the game, at least the processor, actually looks for enemy positions as it's trying to spawn them.
We have 6-7 for both Heals and Chaos, as well as Pleco and Demon Battler. And both of our runners are extremely fortunate to enter into 7F1, which we do call Fort Knox as a nickname. To enter that with a leaf, so we don't have to explore anything. We can immediately go right into the boom boom battle. You know, that's such a great thing to see. Now, Demon Battler and Pleco, however, did not enter into 7F1 with a leave, so they have to check that, oh baby, we have a choice of 6-6
Oh,
for
wow.
Chaos Finale, and 7F2, the number 1 best rated fort for Heals Great Man. So either option, you know, for our runners, quite tragic. You know, even though chat loves to see it because that's that DLC content that they love so much. But this is not very fortuitous for
Chaos
our
Chaos was able to get a despawned enemy in the gauntlet section and was able to use his extra power-ups plus the star that he picked up at the beginning to his advantage. But then, of course, at the very end, why not throw in an almost invisible tornado? Why not have that there? Yes, that is how this game is going to go. Pleco's also in 6-6 now. And let's see, she is also using that star to good use.
Alright, so everybody's in 6-6 while we have the World 7 airship here. The world, excuse me, I'm having one of my days. So we have the World 7 airship for Chaos, and that block didn't offer power that was useful. And this is actually terrible terrain here for a battle with Lemmy, but we're gonna have to keep this really tight.
Pleco and Heals were both in a very nasty gauntlet there at the end of 6-6. They both despawned some enemies as they progressed just because of the 5 enemy limit in memory, but neither of them were able to make it through the first time simply because there's still just too many enemies. Yeah, Heals with a big burp for that, and that blooper that's chasing him down and just absolutely bodies him. Now, Pleco is at the tail end of the gauntlet section, and she looks like she may have it. She's still got the scoop paratrooper. See, careful there. Alright, she grabs it, shoves it into its partner's body, and gets out now. She's just got to get out of the up pipe. She's gone, and the twister, and well, twister. Demon Battler also still in 6-6, and oh no, Heals. Oh wow. Alright. Well, Heals has DNF'd, and let's see. Alright. Heals is actually going to go and do a little shenanigan to put Human Mustards. They were chatting in the race time. Heals is going to put Human Mustards stream on his stream is what it sounds like. So I'm going to hold back a moment, see what that actually ends up looking like. Yeah.
Alright, sorry about that. Uh-oh, Heels had a game over, huh?
Oh yeah, and Heels is done. He has dropped the DNF, and what he's working on is adjusting his stream to put Human Mustard's stream onto his, and that way we can at least see Human Mustard's stream.
Okay. And we have 6-6 shenanigans here for Demon Battler.
Yep. Yeah, he's having some issues too. This 6-6 is absolutely nasty, as you can see.
Well, as a person who play tested 6-6, yes, it can be very, very nasty.
Yeah. Especially when you get the big Berthas in there, and it's...
Yeah, and we have 4
and that blooper...
F2.
See, that blooper right there is not a blooper that leaves or follows the direction that you're facing. It just chases you.
Alright, so Demon Battler, this is Demon Battler's last life. So if Demon Battler... Oh. I was just about to say...
Yeah, taking a look at the race time. Alright. Yeah, so taking a look at the race time, Demon Battler has dropped out. I'm going to go and recrop Heels' stream so that we can get Human Mustard in there.
That's why I'm asking if maybe we should just reroll. Oh, why am I going to other streams again?
I don't know. I'm not going to other streams.
I don't know. Speed Gaming just doesn't like me right now. That's fine, Speed Gaming.
Well, there have been some issues with Speed Gaming lately with the bots staying on target.
Because that time it sent me to Crystallis.
Ah.
SG2. So right now we have Pleco getting a much needed Jugum Cloud. And 7-4 looks like here for Chaos. And another backwards muncher run for fun for Pleco? What did you roll?
Yep. Apparently, nastiness.
World 2 airship for Human Mustard. Alright, let's
change that name so that it actually shows
the
correct name.
Okay, so we get the fire kill on Roy, and we have fake tank action here for Pleco. Alright, let's see what item we're gonna get. We almost got stuck there with the bombs there. Alright, and the item of the day is the Pleco wing, so Pleco probably will be using that. And we have 1-3 here for Human Mustard, and we're going for the item grab. Alright, let's see what we get. And we have World 2 Airship here for Chaos. And it's what he's known for, the frog suit.
Oh, nice. Frog suit for the froggy.
Yeah, I don't know if he's happy to see that, though. And we have Pleco getting fanfare here.
5 up. Chaos. Let's see. Oh no! Oh no!
Tornado here.
Oh, just enough extra tiles, but.
And that got hit with the Karibo shoe there.
Yep. So it actually is a fun thing though with the tornadoes showing up at random spots. As long as you know that they could show up, I think
this black set is kind of dog water though, Diesel.
Now,
really.
What I am looking at though, something else I'm looking at. 1-3. Look at that block. Oh.
And see, it just prevented Chaos from getting.
Yeah. But the block, the white block, isn't the vanilla white block. It's different.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we have 4-3 here, inverse. So we're going to be doing 4-3 in reverse, everyone. So it's inverted. No, the tornado isn't dog water. I actually play tested the tornadoes. And the tornadoes are not bad at all, but doing levels in reverse, that's dog water. So, Pleco now entering into the World 2 Airship here. Oh, this is not a level 4 frog suit.
Yep.
But if that's all you got, sometimes you gotta use what you got. And you know, Human Mustard is our frog overlord for a reason. So he can handle using frog mechanics. Alright. Opting not to go for the oh dear. Do you see what I see? Diesel on your side?
Hold on, I was sending messages in the background. What do you see? Besides Human Mustard. Oh, Human Mustard in 7-9. Oh, nice. I love 7-9.
Depends on what enemy set you get. It depends. It's not burning alive, but oh dear.
Uh-oh. Ipsy dipsy.
To answer chat's question, Demon Battler has forfeited. That 6-6 was just too brutal, and they started off to answer. Yeah, it was a 7-6 inverted start.
Yeah, just way too many ways to take nasty deaths, and Demon Battler is like, no. Heals also. Yeah, Heals also did the same thing. They both DNF'd, and Heals put Human Mustard's stream from our Discord server onto his stream, which is why you are seeing Human Mustard in the spot that was hosting Heals when we started.
With no timer, and as you can see, Pleco's playing 4-3 in reverse, and we are on, oh baby, let's go, World 1 Airship here for Human Mustard. And we have the Cloud Bro fight offering a music box. And we have 4F1 for Chaos Finale. So right now we did get the bro. That's basically, for those of you who don't know, what we call a bro in the community is an orb grab when you kill a boom boom with a star. So if
I
you know
am
it,
noticing. Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm wondering what happens with Pleco. She's in 3-7. If she hits the... Okay, it didn't do anything. I was wondering what would happen if she hit that pink note block to launch herself into the coin heaven while she's also captured by the tornado. But it was nothing special.
no, I was able to get through that. We experimented with that.
Oh, okay. Cool. We should have a tornado in coin heaven.
Oh no, I didn't. I dodged it because I dodged the item. And the bane of my existence is here on Human Mustard's side, which is 6-5. Ah, that is no fun for joystick players. No fun.
You know, the fact that you even play this game with a joystick baffles me.
I play every game with a joystick.
Yeah, that still baffles me.
Yes, I play it with my Street Fighter setup. And yeah, it keeps things spicy.
Obviously.
You know, it makes things fun. And for, you know, and I'm sure there are fellow joystick players out there who play this. You know, it brings back the days in which you play this on arcade.
Yeah. And sure it does.
Absolutely, because most of us are probably pinball wizards in our own right. But oh, we do have some raiders. Welcome. I love that name, Night Curse. Welcome to our fun. By fun, I say that in quotation marks because this has been pure pain and anguish for our runners. But we welcome you because they are definitely cursing tonight. So your name definitely applies.
Oh yeah.
And we have
they're cursing me.
Yeah, they're definitely cursing you.
Yeah. That's alright, I can handle it.
Yeah. So yeah, they're cursing you. I told you you should have let me roll the seed because I roll baby seeds. You roll tragic seeds.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Your seeds are cheeky and fun, mine are evil and sad.
I know. I am the one here. So yes, Night Curse, feel very honored. We are very happy to have you join us for our wonderful, pleasant, quote-unquote, weekly. And we have 6-5 shenanigans here for Pleco. You know, Pleco killing every turtle instead of kissing them. You know, you gotta kiss the turtles and break the bricks. But Pleco's like, I'm gonna kill all the turtles. Those turtles are on speed right now. They're Diesel. And
yep.
So Human Mustard here getting through. And, you know, we're looking at Demon Battler, and right now I just feel like saying, in the arms of the angels. You know, that's
wow.
what I feel like saying. You nuked, and they call me the one who nukes. No, you are the nuker. I am.
Yeah, I definitely did the nukage.
Oh,
Oh,
Chaos just happily said for freedom as he jumped into the abyss.
Chaos and Human Mustard both in World 5, played by World 5 tonight. Mustard Kitten out of 6-7.
All right. And we
So you
have
get-
a boomerang dodging courtesy of Pleco for another Jugon Cloud. So at least you're giving them Jugon Clouds. The only thing is, you're giving them more hand stages, so they can't use said Jugon Cloud, Diesel.
Human Mustard did not see 8-2. He wasn't in the earlier seed tonight, so he's going to get surprised probably by this tornado right at the end here. Right there we go.
Yes,
Okay, how he handles
8-2
it.
for Human Mustard. And we are joined by
Heels.
our tornado creator, Heels Great Man, who is not feeling great man right now. Diesel seats suck.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Sir, you and I are going to have some words.
Yes, I know.
I didn't think we were going to war earlier today, but things have changed.
Well, see, Human Mustard is actually... Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's getting twisted up in that 8-2 tornado. It's bad.
Yeah. That was an interesting solution to the problem, though.
The solution to the problem is just barely touching. He had it, too. He had it just...
See, I had a wing, a leaf, when I was on it, Heels, and remember, I just airwalked.
Yep, that was the way that I finally figured out how to get through it, too, in that first... Also, welcome, Demon Battler. Your mic is muted.
I think Demon Battlers is battling some demons right now as to what to say before coming official.
We are both battling demons to what to say at the moment.
And speaking of which, we have 8-2 now for Chaos. So Chaos already knows from seed number 1 about the trolliness of that particular tornado at the end. And we have Pleco in one of the beta stages, which, you know, it's the World 6 beta stage, but I usually call it the swim for fun, and has encountered that tornado smack there.
At least these 45 tornadoes that I created for this seed are so much more forgiving than the 120 plus in Tornado Valley version 1.
So a couple things we haven't seen yet. We haven't seen 5-9, which would probably be tame by comparison to most of what else we've seen. We haven't seen 7-5, which is another one of our cursed levels. In either seed.
I don't think 7-5 would have any tornadoes because
oh no,
I did mention it has a ceiling. So
yeah.
Yep, yeah, so that was one of the main rules that I ran on today when I was creating this, was if the level has a ceiling of any form, whether it be a stage or a fortress, it was not getting a tornado in it. And the other main thing that I went for was in the 5-9, in the 6-2, in the 6-7, if there wasn't enough ground space to drop you without dropping you down into a pit, that level didn't get a tornado either.
Yeah, which I completely agree with. 6-2, 6-7, 5-9, any of those. 5-8, another one. Yeah, no sense in trying to even think about putting a tornado there. It's just going to be hell. And completely unfair, really, because you could end up with... It introduces a lot of randomness that is unnecessary. Pleco is using her P-Wing to get around that tornado in 8-2.
Yes, because she was having a lot of problems in that 8-2, and Human Mustard was going through 6-10. I was keeping track of things on the background because, like I said, I'm gonna be more professional and just commentate on the game here. So we have Super Tang action here for Pleco. And we have our favorite 3F1, which, I usually would call Teach's Door 3 Ford, but 3F1 is the official name for it.
Heels is 3F1 after that.
Ooh.
Yes, you're doing a lot of Door 3 strats, Heels. In fact, I made mention of that when I was playtesting that I can't do that like you do it. But that did not break the lock there for Human Mustard. And on this airship, that Ludwig, was very weak. Only 2 hits. I saw the battle there for, Chaos and for Human Mustard. So Human Mustard does get a Jugum Cloud. So we have a lot of Jugum Clouds. Only problem is we have more hand stages than we do anything else.
Mustard checking his inventory for a music box. Doesn't have any. He's gonna go cloud this fort and go into the hand stage. It is 5-3 in the reverse order.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. I really do appreciate that comment. I will be returning in my native habitat, but, we're doing a social experiment with yours truly. But, right now, oh dear, we have a reverse 5-3 here.
Yes. Mustard is running through that one right now.
Yeah. So, really tame enemy set there for Human Mustard. It could be a lot worse. You could be on fire with the fire enemy set. But we didn't get that at all. So, very good for Human Mustard. And unfortunately has to wait out that star because you cannot go up in a pipe if you are a big boy with a star. 610 for Pleco, and we have a Hammer Bro battle for Chaos Finale in which he does get a hammer. And we are on the World 4 airship for Human Mustard.
The Human Mustard is in this airship. Pleco and Chaos Finale are both pretty close behind them in their respective areas of this world too. But okay, with the heavy Iggy. Mustard is 2 hits, 3 hits. That'll be 3 hits for this heavy Iggy. So earthquaking.
Vanilla. Yeah, very vanilla in terms of hit count, and we do have 6-9 here for Pleco. Pleco trying to do. Oh, wait a second. Was that a slight tornado I saw with Heels?
That is a tornado there, Heels.
And the tornado actually gave Pleco a boost up.
Yes, it did, and that is there by design.
Okay. I was going to ask about that. So, 7-1 and 7-6.
Interesting. So, 6-9 tornado.
Or 7-6 at least.
Through.
Was that the first time the 6-9 tornado was found?
Yeah, because remember when I was playtesting, I did 6-10. Instead of 6-9. Pleco opting to save the bomb there. And we have a very chunky Iggy going up against Chaos and does get a slight hitbox.
Pleco saved Private Bob. Thank you, Pleco.
And as much as I would enjoy seeing all Wizrobes, I don't think that's possible, even for our, Wizard Macobra. And Pleco getting a hammer, but that is not going to come into any use in Pipeland.
Oh.
But
we got
good.
7.
Hammer to hammer seating.
Oh, that's right. Hammer to hammer suit.
Is it definite hammer suit?
Yes.
Let me check the flags real quick, but I'm pretty sure hammer to hammer suit is turned on, which means she has the Bowser item, and I confirm it is on.
Yep.
So that is something very, very fortuitous. Then.
Always read your flags, guys. Always read your flags.
So Human Mustard using a hammer, and it indeed turned into a hammer suit. So I think he was experimenting to see what that would do in 1.5, and does get it. And we have here suffering and pain here, and that reverse 5-3.
1.5, not a great level in general to use a hammer suit, but still not a bad place to experiment if you've got an extra 1 or 2 hammers.
I don't think he knew it was 1.5. I think he just wanted to see.
He didn't. Yeah.
I think he just wanted to see if it was being used.
Yeah, that was absolutely a flag check.
Yeah, so not bad, and he has plenty of hammers because we've seen. I think I've seen at least 2 to 3 hammers easy.
It's definitely a Home Depot seed.
Yeah, so if there's someone who can definitely, take out Bowser on 1 hammer suit, that's definitely Human Mustard. So, all he needs is 1. That was something that I was taught by my Final Fantasy 1 mentor. And speaking of Darkland, we are in World 8 right now, and all he has is 1. Oh, baby.
Hey, look,
and it's reversed. It's inversed. Oh, dear. But we do have the giant enemy set, so that's actually good. It's actually good. And the reason why I say it's actually good, because we know we will not see certain enemies which are real problematic. Like the fire enemy sets. So, we have to be thankful, everyone, for the small things.
This reverse 7.5 is amazingly easy.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. We had the giant enemy set. That means we don't have the fire enemy set, which is very, very good. We don't have the flame enemy set. You'd love to see it. And we're going to check out the tanks, and the tanks are 7-1. Oh, and it's in reverse.
And Mustard is going to go and kiss a Koopa.
Yeah, because it's absolutely 100% not required.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chaos right now on the heels. And we're going to do some more pipe exploring. To answer your question, Seattle, the answer is no. Alright, so Mustard has found the valley. We do have 1 lock blocking. So right now, I think if I was Mustard, I'd probably go back and play the Navy.
They found a couple of pipes that connect to each other. Do nothing. And there's Navy.
Yeah, Navy's right there. And it turns out to be the Air Force. Yeah, usually that's a meta for opening up stuff. So let's see if the meta holds true. Because if nothing unlocked, then we know that that unlocks the lock in the valley. So let's see.
There's a fair chance it actually allows you to get to one of the other stages instead.
Now let's hope. So we have Chaos now in 7-1. Going for the clip, little surprise.
Oh,
yeah.
Doesn't break that lock.
It does break this lock to the Air Force, which turns out to be 3F2. And this 3F2 is reversed. Yeah, this 3F2 is reversed.
Yep.
Ew.
Reversed. And let's see. Let's see if we can get through there.
Alright, making it look easy. Alright, we'll get the fire kill on Boom Boom. 2F3. There you go, John. Gotta love it. Alright, that didn't break anything on the screen. Not that I saw any locks, but that did not break the lock over there, so we are still looking. So we still have a tank somewhere. Alright, so at this point we know that this is the tank, the real tank, and oh baby. 7-2.
This is a deja vu.
Oh, chat, you are wanting to have a full inverted C. Heals! How would you feel about playing a complete 100%
No.
inverted C?
No.
No.
No? Just no.
Absolutely not.
David Butler is just say no. Just say no.
The fact that some stages simply can't be inverted.
I believe, yeah, there are some stages that
at least not in any meaningful fashion.
Can you imagine Sky falling out of 5'9"?
That would be amazing. And speaking of, we are in Escalator Fort here, and it is. Wait a second, that is reversed.
Yep.
Go baby. 7-1 here for Pleco. Pleco, you don't need to play that. Pleco.
Oh no. Oh, there she goes.
Alright, we're going back. So we played 1F6 there instead of 6F1. And we are on our way back to the valley to see if that has broken the lock. And it is. So 6F1 was the answer, but we did have to work a little bit harder to get there. And it is one of our beta levels. The World 5 beta level. Which I call Skyrun for fun. So, you know, quite painful in the beginning. And our gatekeeping level is
3-5.
3-5.
Not a bad gatekeeper level.
No.
A little bit of water, some challenge, some medium level of challenge.
Yeah.
But not one of our curse levels.
No.
So Human Mustard is out of it now. He will be entering Bowser's Castle in just a moment. He's got the hammer. He knows that it causes hammer suitage. He did it. He's got an extra hammer suit, and here he goes.
And at the blank time, we have Human Mustard. Oh, wow. This is the first time I haven't seen him get that particular clip. The escalator, the elevator skip clip. He usually gets that. Alright, does get the everyman clip, so we're gonna probably see him make one attempt, and then we're going in. Yeah. Ooh. Dodging fire right now. Alright, let's see. Are we getting a scam laser? No. Alright, so everybody get ready for a quick Bowser fight. And
there goes.
Our winner, sorta kinda on stream, sorta kinda on stream, is Human Mustard. Blank timer, yes. He is in a state of stream exception chat, courtesy of our best friend here to the community, Heals Great Man. Alright, Pleco, now seeing that there is a lock Gandalfing the way to Casa de Bowser. And Demon Battler's game over sign constantly reminding us that this seed was a seed of plenty.
Pain and misery?
Yes.
Anguish and cursey word.
Oh, yeah. That too.
I was going to roll the seed heals. But
at this point, I wish you had, Chris.
Yeah, because I roll baby seeds, man.
Now, I don't know about baby seeds, but it surely was not. We're going to be there.
Listen, I roll baby seeds. It's a known thing here in this community. I am the one who rolls the baby seeds. But Diesel is becoming the mad lad who rolls nothing but tragically awful seeds. Like every
it's getting there.
Yeah, this is 3 seeds that Diesel has rolled for me, and this is the 3rd seed that has been absolute utter garbage. Diesel, I now deny you from rolling any other seeds for me. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Lindo, please, I do not nuke the Tanooks. I am the protector of the Tanooks. But, speaking of protection, it looks like Bowser is going to need some protection in just a moment because Chaos Finale has now entered Casa de Bowser at a time of roughly 45 minutes. So, no, Heels has left the building.
Yep, he gone. And there went Demon Battler too. Oh, welcome back, Heels.
Is Discord doing Discord stuff, Heels?
No, I switched from my phone back to my computer now that it's no longer being restreamed through my stream.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So we have Chaos now, who is in Casa de Bowser with the hammer suit. Pleco will be finding her way in just a moment. So Chaos now has finished the Bowser battle, so please get your GGs out for Chaos as Pleco is going through the Sky Run for fun here, the beta level of World 5. And let's see, Pleco.
We have to bring back Swiss seed flags that Pleco and I were supposed to race on. What was it? A league and a tournament ago?
Oh, maybe.
I promised her a good race, but that was by far not a good race. And welcome in Chaos, GG.
GG's Chaos. I hope you had a wonderful and pleasant time racing this flag set you created.
That's alright.
You and I'll have words later.
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Hey, it was the 2025 brackets as the base. I don't know what else to say. I thought it would be okay.
Bro's over here sweating bullets right now because he barely got through the seat himself.
It was alright.
I'll let you two have a civil discussion on this. No, I will abstain from the conversation.
So in all honesty, the flags themselves weren't that bad. The tornadoes weren't really all that inhibiting unless you're looking at like the 8-2 tornado, which, I mean, that's the way I planned it. But I don't know. Like immediately you start and it's 7-6, and then like you get to the very end of 3 World 1 and you're staring 6-6 in the face, and it's just like, What am I supposed to do here?
Yeah, I'll admit the start of this one was not great. Like I came close to game overing, not gonna lie.
And then with turning off saving progress on game over, like there's no way I was ever gonna come back from that. So game overing in 6-6, that was the icing on the cake for me.
I mean, to be fair, when I made those flags, tornado wasn't set in stone. So if I would have thought about it, I probably would have turned on game over or saved progress on game over.
I mean, to your credit, in Race Room 2, you actually did try to turn on save progress on game over.
Did.
And somebody just said, nah, just use the same flag.
People had already readied up.
Did we ready up already? I can't remember.
I think there was 2 of us that were readied up when that statement came across.
Yeah.
I didn't want to confuse things.
That's fair. That's fair. But yeah, I mean, hindsight's 2020. You know, I mean, things could have been changed. Like reverse levels with tornadoes probably wasn't the best idea either. But.
And again, I'll hold to that this Tornado Alley, like this tornado, what did I call it? Resurrection. 45 tornadoes is a lot more forgiving than 120 plus.
I mean, yeah, I've seen the monstrosity that is the original one, so I never played it, but I watched Torstal play it, and yeah, I'm good on that.
Through that monstrosity. me played through that monstrosity. And let me tell you, it was soul destroying.
Get your GGs in chat for Pleco.
Yes, Pleco. And let me smack you guys with some official times.
And welcome, Pleco GG.
Coming in with
GG,
the gold
Pleco.
medal this time around is going to be Human Mustard with a time of 43 minutes and 25 seconds. Coming in the silver medal position is Chaos Finale with a time of 46 minutes and 13 seconds. And coming in the bronze medal position is Pleco with a time of 50 minutes and 10 seconds. And we have 2 people that get an honorable mention just for attempting to play the seed and keeping their sanity. And that is Demon Battler and Heal's Great Man. Pleco, GG's to you, my friend.
GG's.
Miss Pleco, I apologize for DNFing both of these races. We need to pull the Swiss flags up that we actually need to race, so I would like to call a mulligan.
Honestly, I can see why those were kind of bad. Like, if you got caught in a bad spot, that was rough.
You know, if you go back and watch the VOD, you will completely understand.
Well, like I said, especially the start of this one too. Like starting in 7-6 reverse, it's not ideal.
No, that reverse was weird.
Yeah, I almost game overed on that. Not gonna lie.
Couple really weird reverse ones. What was the? I had one in mind, 1-6, but that wasn't reversed. I thought that was just kind of a little bit unfair where that tornado was.
Oh,
sure,
yeah.
blame it on the tornado.
It got me too. I actually died to that one. Like I went down the little hole there, and like it picked me up and just threw me off to the right side, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
So I tried to peace speed it because I had a tail. And it just kind of scooped me up, so I managed to actually get down to the platform and leave, and I was just like, holy crap.
And that was exactly what Krista said whenever she playtested 1-6 was, oh, people are going to try to P-speed through this, and they're going to get a rude awakening.
Yeah, I didn't actually have P-speed for that. I didn't even have a tail for it. I just went toward the hole, and I went down, and as soon as I went down there, the tornado like picked me up and just threw me off to the right, and I'm like, well, not much I could do there.
I did like the reverse
Yep,
7-5.
I gave
though.
commentary for each level in the tornado placement, and I really appreciated where Heels put the bulk of the tornadoes. It wasn't quite as bad as Tornado Alley, because those of us who played Tornado Alley, we know the pain, man. That was pain personified.
And to be fair, I have completely deleted Tornado Alley from my machines. It does not exist anywhere anymore.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
I was gonna say, I bet Torstal still has his too.
Oh well, I mean, if he wants to resurrect it, fine. But I think this rendition's so much better.
I still have that. I keep it, as mementos. That and Torstal Seed of PTSD personified.
Oh yeah, we're not going back into that one, Krista.
No. But this here, the goal. What I think the goal with Heels' placement of the tornadoes was actually to stop a lot of the P-speed strats and to actually make you guys use a little more strategy and play a little bit outside of the box.
You talk strategy while Mustard's in chat saying the tornado in 8-2 sucked also. Yes, that's trying to figure out a new strategy to get through it.
It got me again too. I didn't die to it, but it got me again.
So the strategy for that particular one was using a leaf and airwalking. So that is exactly how I got through it, and Heels got through it when we were playtesting it earlier. And it allows you to actually walk on top of the tornado a lot easier,
So
instead of going through the sweet spot.
It'd been great if I had a P-wing for it, but I didn't have a P-wing, so...
We didn't have a P-wing. I used straight leaf.
You can actually use the leaf for that? I didn't know that.
Yep. You can use the leaf.
If you jump about halfway, you also can just kind of hop on top of it and get thrown up. I got through it in the first seed, and it actually got me over completely. I risked it. I was just like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to get over this.
Yeah, it's just airwalking, and you'll find that for the bulk of it, getting on top of the tornadoes is the key for it once you figure it out, because it will put you into a constant state. Now, when I play tested it, we did have one little nuance. Heels, I think Diesel may have told you about it, and that was in the Navy.
Yep, so I was looking for an answer from everybody that was still in that room, and they said, oh, it was military. I was like, okay, we've got tanks, we've got super tanks, we've got Navy, we've got Air Force, which one? And nobody could give me a straight answer, so I just wiped all the tornadoes out of all four of Bowser's military.
The issues I had were in 7-1, in which it put me into a weird pipe transition. And the other issue was in the Navy, where it actually hard locked me. So it puts you, the tornado actually puts you into the wood.
Well, it would have, but since we made the corrections before race time, so that worked out well.
Yep. So, having it, I think it was because of the auto scroller as well.
Oh,
So
very
that
possible. Changing it from auto scroller to, player scroll, like that has a lot to do with how the mechanics of the tornadoes actually work.
Yeah, because I was just scrolling for dear life, and it was hilarious to watch. So it was fun. It was fun playing it and see, tornadoes like that. I don't mind. And it was fun to play that. It was really fun. Would I do this particular flag set? No.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Never again. Chaos, you are banned from creating flag sets.
Yes.
What? Like I said, okay, I made that before tornadoes was a thing. All right.
The tornadoes were
let's calm down.
minuscule
Let's calm down
problems compared to the seeds we had.
Okay, and to give To give some context to chat as to why the tornadoes were added, there's currently a tropical storm by the name of Mario that is currently out there because there are certain individuals in chat that may not belong to our Discord. So they're wondering, why are tornadoes a thing? It is because of that storm, that tornadoes, there was a certain person, we won't name the person who came up with the idea to add the tornadoes to begin with.
Oh, I have no idea who that would be.
Yeah, we won't name the person whose idea was that to add the tornadoes. But in honor of in honor of the wonderful storm that was going on, why not add something? Probably not even a real doctor. Wow, they're blaming him. I love it.
Wow, I just got thrown right out of the way. That was amazing.
Heels, you got the blame. I love it.
Heels, who shall not be named.
Yes, Heels, you got blamed. I love it.
I'll do it again whenever the next storm named Luigi happens.
God.
But we would have to make every sprite Ouija, though.
Exactly.
Yes, we would
and
have
thanks to our randomizer wizard, Mr. Macobra 52, that is a possibility.
Yes. But we would need to make a couple of things to add to the fun to that.
More tornadoes?
No.
The silence was deafening.
Ouija is known for Mario. So instead of saving the princess, let him save Mario at the end. I don't know if that is quite possible, but that would be pretty darn interesting. He has his own game where he looks for Mario and he saves Mario in Luigi's mansion. So wouldn't it be great if he saves Mario instead of the princess?
I would like to think that our wizard could come up instead of Luigi saving Daisy. I think he could probably program it to save Mario in the place. I don't see why that would be too much of an issue.
Yeah, it's just a sprite change.
Have him save Mario. And I think that would fit what he is known for, and it fits the meta of most of his games, because he is canonically the hero of Mario is Missing, as well as Luigi's Mansion. So, yes. And
also in, I believe it's Super Mario Galaxy 1 for the Wii, if you play all of Mario's stars and you get Luigi's turn, I believe you also save Luigi or save Mario as Luigi in the second rim of Galaxy 1.
Yeah. So I think that's exactly what we should do. Have him do that. Because in the beginning, if you remember, with Super Mario Land, the original savior of Daisy was Mario, not Luigi. So I say we make him save Mario. If we do this. And I've gone off topic. Diesel, forgive me. Oh my.
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually, I am starting to fade out.
Yes, it's past your
it's fair. It's
bedtime.
11 o'clock here in the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you usually work at 4 in the morning here. But, I wanted to give a little bit of a history lesson. It wouldn't be me if I didn't go off topic at least once. But at least it was about Mario stuff. Okay, Diesel?
All right. Oh, yeah. I love it.
Okay. So, sorry to everyone that got the Black Mirror version of me. This is a bit of a social experiment. But to our runners, do you have any last words for tonight?
Nothing I can say on speed gaming. Respect.
Oh, fair
Just
enough.
enjoyed doing a little bit of shaking a little bit of rust off. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean,
It was-
GG's to everyone, and thanks to Comms and the restream, and yeah.
Pleco, welcome back to at least the weekly. It was nice to see you again, and hopefully we'll see you, more. I know what you were telling me before, so it'll be nice to have your presence back with us.
Yeah, Fridays will be dependent on when our D&D is. So this week was a no-go, so probably pop in.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to you, Pleco.
And
So on
thank you
that
to our restreamer, Mr. Diesel, and to our wonderful, lovely commentator, Miss Krista. I appreciate you both, and you guys have a great night.
Thank
You
guys.
too, my
Enjoy the
friend.
rest of
You
your night.
too. Well, it's that time again. So, if someone could be kind enough to put an exclamation point R up in chat, please give each of our runners a great big follow, because as you can see, they have showed what true tenacity is all about. They survived Diesel. That's probably the next Netflix that's going to come out, Surviving Diesel, in which, they roll seeds and they have diesel seeds, and they just roll that on Netflix and have our poor runners suffer for it. But they did get through it on this weekly. The flags were a bit wonky, but it was all in honor of Tropical Storm Mario, and that is exactly what Diesel brought to our runners tonight. Thanks to Diesel and to Speed Gaming for hosting us. But most importantly, thank you to chat for hanging around here with us. And to those who are going to be watching us on the video on demand, we truly appreciate the support that you give us when you watch us and all of our shenanigans. And on that note, Diesel, close us on out. Take care, everyone, and have a wonderful evening.
Believe he's faded, Krista. That's going to be on you.
Well, everyone, take care and have a wonderful evening, and we will see you all on the other side of the next pipe check. Good night.
Night, y'all.